Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we got another Dr. Insanity video, and this one is a Karen realizes she's going to jail for murder. We'll get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment what you think down below. Let's go.
Karens usually think they're immune to consequences, but what happens when these same entitled Karens get arrested? These are three of the most shocking and satisfying examples of when evil Karens realize they've been...
So we have two of names. We have Shannon Boone, Sean M, and then Mystery Woman. I don't know if there's a reason we don't know who her name is, but Mystery Woman.
arrested. Starting with Sarah Boone, who was accused of
Sarah Boone! Oh, Boone.
killing her husband Jorge by locking him in a suitcase and leaving him to die.
Oh yeah, that's murder. That is as murder as it gets. Well, I don't know why. Now listen, I'm gonna be straight on with you. That case makes me laugh a little bit. Because why would any man get into a suitcase in the first place? I ain't gonna do that. I'm not getting into a suitcase at all. I've seen because especially if I knew this happened, someone was like, nah, I'm not getting in a suitcase. You gonna try to kill me? Nah, I'm good. I ain't getting in a suitcase at all.
Sarah was quickly brought in for interrogation to determine if she was really as evil as they think.
So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. You could see his mouth was a little.
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay. What about the scratches? Because there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck, like kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from. In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
I don't believe you. You locked him in a suitcase and left, and let him die. This is on you. Completely on you. You clearly got into somewhat. You were fine to leave him in a suitcase.
That's why, like, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
Seems like an odd request to ask if they can swab underneath Sarah's fingernails, but it could actually go a long way in determining how Jorge got these injuries. Since the injuries were fresh, it's a strong possibility that forensics could find dried blood or skin cells underneath Sarah's fingernails, which would...
Smart. That's actually smart. That's very smart. Now she's obviously cooperated, hoping that if she cooperates, they won't think anything of her. So right now I'm not getting Karen vibe from her. I'm just getting a dumb bitch vibe from her because she's stupid. Left her husband in a suitcase, thinks she's not going to jail for it. She's not a Karen at this moment. She's just really, really stupid.
put her dead to rights. But unfortunately for Sarah, they have some other evidence that took a lot less effort to find.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
And it's-
Fuck you.
That's you, your voice.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
So I know what this video is, and he might show it on here, but what this video is she's filming him while he's in the suitcase, begging to be let out, and she's just leaving him there, clearly wanting him to die, and does not care. And you cannot explain that as anything others that you just did not care for his safety and just wanted him to die.
I don't want to watch it, please.
The video showed Jorge in the suitcase begging to be let out while Sarah taunted him from the outside. The police couldn't have asked for a better piece of evidence, especially as it came directly from Sarah's own phone.
Yeah.
So this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
Sarah is obviously trying to maintain her innocence by
She is, but clearly they know. Sarah, you're guilty, woman. Woman, you're guilty as you can't even convince me. These two know. These two just want to arrest you. They're just playing the game right now. They want to arrest you so badly, Sarah. You dimwad. They want to arrest you. They're just itching. They're itching. They're just waiting for a moment to itch. They just want to react to. They just want to arrest you right now. They're just waiting. They have to wait, but they want to arrest you right now. They don't believe. They know you did it.
by telling the detectives that the video is distressing to her. But does that really sound like a woman who's being shown a video of her husband dying? While everybody will have a different reaction to trauma, it's difficult to imagine her reaction is a single deadpan sentence that sounds like it was delivered only to show some amount of concern to the cops.
I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know.
Fair. Fair. She's like, you're trying to feed me and what to say and all that. She's like, no, I'm showing you a video you filmed on your phone and you don't want to watch because you know what's there. You know the results and you know what was said and what you said. That's what that is. This woman detective isn't having any of that shit. She knows exactly. Like, you can't try to spin this. They ain't gonna let you.
What?
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
No.
Why don't you remember making the video?
Probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
Sarah is
Oh look, she's like, cause we've been drinking, that's why I don't remember you're not drunk. Well, I filmed that, so I had to have been. That's the evidence, see? I filmed a video. How could I have filmed a video unless I was clearly almighty hammered? So, you have to take that as gospel. There you go. That's it, the case is done. Let's go away now. Oh man, this girl is just next level stupid.
desperately trying to explain this video away, but in doing so, essentially admits that it is her recording and that she left him alone in the suitcase afterwards. Given that Jorge died from her
In trying to play innocent, she actually straight confessed to what happened. She's like, no, I didn't kill him. He was just in the suitcase and I went upstairs to sleep. That's all. He didn't. It's not murder. I didn't kill him. It's not my fault he didn't get out. What do you want?
neglect, this at least constitutes a manslaughter charge. But she's really not doing the best job of convincing the detectives that this was an accident.
No.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not giving it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him? Maybe I shouldn't?
No.
I don't know. If I was, see, I couldn't be a detective. If I met someone this stupid, I'd be way more annoyed at her. I can't leave emotions at a door. See, this would be annoying to me. I would just be straight, blunt, honest. I'm like, listen, here's what happened. Okay, listen, I don't know what he's done to you, but he's done something to you, right? And you were so mad at him for whatever he's done. Maybe it's just something he's done that night. And you were so mad at him, you left him in that suitcase. You left him in the suitcase. You went to sleep. Maybe you didn't think he'd die so quickly. Maybe that is the thing. Maybe. But at the end of the day, you didn't care if he got out of that suitcase. Let's be honest here. You didn't care if he got out of the suitcase. You wanted him to die. Because she wanted him to die. Let's be honest here. She wanted him dead.
Oh.
Well, that didn't cross your mind because
That's
it
like
didn't happen.
that's like an assumption. Like that's what you all are thinking. Just
Yes.
We're asking.
it's the drinking.
That doesn't excuse the fact that your dumbass killed a man.
Sarah spends almost 2 hours in total desperately trying to manipulate the detectives and explain away the damning evidence the detectives have shown her. But ultimately, the detectives remain completely unfazed.
Yeah.
And they decide that they've heard enough.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up,
Why is this happening?
because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
Either ways.
He's still dead.
There you go. That's the best part. She's like, it wasn't intentional. She's like, no, he's still dead because of you. He's still dead because of stuff you did. He is still dead. Like, there's nothing you can... That's it. So you're going to jail.
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to call Ryan, please.
Okay.
Or can I not make the phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call, and we'll get you down to the jail.
So why is this
You'll be afforded-
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not
No,
a trick.
not
How's
a
it a
trick.
trick? Your response to everything was, basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
Doesn't matter. It's still dead.
Sarah was charged with second
I have never seen someone so oblivious to the actual logic of, like, oblivious to what she's saying. She actually is not even listening to herself. She does not realize that no matter what, if it was intentional or not, you're gonna get charged. Because in least case, it's manslaughter. That's still a charge. Worst case, it's second-degree murder. Either way, you're gonna be charged. But that video clearly makes it seem like it's second-degree murder. That video is clearly... You knew what would happen if he was in there.
degree murder and is facing life in prison.
Good.
As of this video's upload, the trial is still ongoing. But that's nothing compared to what the cops had to do with Sean Malarkey, a 45-year-old woman who was arrested for domestic violence after she allegedly hit her ex-husband with a car.
But okay, hold on a minute here. Hold on. That's a little bit extreme for domestic violence, just domestic violence. That is a little bit more extreme with domestic violence if I'm being told, hey, yeah, you need to get one, my crazy ex-wife just hit me with a car. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit more than domestic violence. That's almost probably attempted murder, depends on where it goes.
However, when the cop approaches to take her into custody, things go south immediately.
Ma'am, step up.
Excuse me.
Step up.
Excuse.
Step up.
Sure. Hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Malarkey's behavior is erratic and her tones aggressive from
Okay. This woman's not in a clear mind. No, not in a clear mind. This isn't a Karen. None of these are probably gonna be Karens. This is a woman who's clearly not in the right mind. I'm not saying she's on anything, she's just not clear thinking. Because this is a woman who, she's fighting the police, probably doesn't understand the crime she has committed, probably is not even registering in her brain that she has to go to, that she's gonna go to jail. Like, she has no idea. Her brain's not clear thinking here.
the off. Her children are in the backseat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will.
Okay, okay, here's the thing. This is an issue here. She's aggressive from the start, right? So it's hard for police to handle this in a smart way and kindly. Because I would think, do not arrest this woman in front of her children. Don't give them that image, right? But she's clearly making it so they have to do it. Because she's being aggressive when they're trying to be nice and just getting her to step out of the car.
We'll tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking the cops who gave them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant. With a second officer's assistance,
Well, also, they're not technically in your house, they're in your garage, right? Like, they're not in your house, they didn't walk in your front door. They're in your garage, which is open. But also, clearly, she, yeah, you have a warrant because you tried to hit your ex-husband. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter if you want them in your house or not. They can just enter.
Malarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even worse.
You did this.
No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to get out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you gonna stand up and be cooperative?
Are you gonna understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this?
This woman. This is a Karen. Okay, this is a Karen. This is a Karen. But this is a Karen who's just not in the right mind. But like her, like, do you understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this? This needs to end. Y'all need to let me go right now. Like, god damn. Oh my god. This is next level here.
We're going out here, this way.
Quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, and we're any charges on. If you hit us, or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you, I asked you out of the car and told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
even restrained, Malarkey's attitude does not change at all. The cop then smells alcohol on her breath, which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
Yep.
You are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong with
Sit
you?
down, I told you.
You p-
In fairness, he gave you the opportunity. He probably didn't want to. I don't want to believe that cops want to arrest people in front of their children. Right? They really don't. They don't want to give children that image of their parents. They don't want it. But you clearly gave them no other alternative here. You gave them no other option. So,
piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't pick on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my...
That's your...
did you not just say? What the fuck did she just say? Who says that? Who says that? Who says that? She said. So they go, I smell alcohol in your breath. She's like, no, it's not alcohol. That's my piss. What the hell? What? Why would you say that even if that's not true? Why would you say that? That's just so weird.
I'm picking on you.
Okay.
She defies the officer's orders and tries to leave the vehicle, then makes a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
See, phone on?
Get your f***ing hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats, so they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against. However, this wouldn't work all too well.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
Cool out. If you keep resisting,
Get your
I'll do
f***ing...
that. If you
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your f***ing dirty ass hands on me.
stop moving, let him take off your watch.
Malarkey then goes on to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
You know no, do you know what he's done? If you stop
kicking us.
I'm gonna kick you right in the f***ing
That's mean. Don't do that.
Did you just go, that's me, don't do that? He's like, that's mean, don't do that. Oh, that's just rude. Don't be like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's be nice here. Don't do that.
You are dead.
What's that?
You are getting sued.
No, what'd you say before that?
Face is getting
You said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
You're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car, though it's clear from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet down. Put your feet down.
No, it hurts too much. You could just take it off.
Okay, no, you're gonna kick me.
No, what am I? I'm fucking 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Well, you've already kicked at us a lot of times.
Why?
You're not gonna win.
Why?
You're gonna hurt us.
Why? Because that guy right there.
The one you're trying to bite? Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Sean, put your leg
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger.
Okay, that pisses me off now. This woman, you have driven while drunk 3 separate times with a child. If you got crashed or anything, you have a child's life at risk. Not including including your own, but you put your child's life at risk 3 separate fucking times. I had no care at all when you did it. Wow. She has no care for anyone but herself. She actually has no care at all for her children or anyone else.
Soon after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond, and received a misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. The suspect in our next case was not so lucky. This suspect's public outburst takes place on a plane ready for takeoff. Prior to the footage, she's been asked to leave multiple times due to her refusal to wear a mask during the pandemic.
Hello.
Oh, we got one of these Karens that refuse to wear a mask because they believe they're above it. And you're about to get kicked, you get kicked off a plane for it because you dipshitted ass don't want to cooperate even though you have no reason not to. Let me guess, let's see, what excuses should be used? Because there's always the same, either health one, that's a new one. Once that was put out there that you have if you have a health reason that you don't have to wear a mask, you don't have to, that became everyone's go-to. They have a health problem. Let me see what other ones they're gone. She probably just doesn't want to. That could be one. She doesn't need to. It's not real. There's a bunch of different ones that could be used because of this shit.
We're gonna take you off the aircraft.
Yep, you're gonna have to get off the aircraft,
Yeah,
okay?
and you're at the...
Yep.
And I compliments you in that way.
But she's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're gonna have to get off the
They made
aircraft.
us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is. But right now, I'm gonna
And
need you.
that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to grab your bag and just
And I
step
did
off
not
the
do
aircraft.
anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides...
Ma'am, you are drunk. You are drunk. This woman has to be drunk. She's not even she's barely able to speak. She is hammered.
Speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what fucking America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab
no,
your bag.
you know that.
When she's asked to grab...
You know that. You know that. You can speak my mind. You know that. I don't think you can anymore. You can in America. Listen, I live in Canada, but hell, but what I've seen, it seems you can't speak your mind anymore. Freedom of speech is a damn thing we use, but it's not actually real anymore. We all don't want freedom of speech. Y'all say you do, but you don't. Because y'all want to speak your mind, but you don't want everyone else to speak their mind. You want to be able to speak yours, but not have anyone else speak theirs. It's this weird world we live in now. Freedom of speech doesn't exist anymore, really.
Grab her bag and leave. She says something truly weird. The suspect has a lot of strange mannerisms and seems to have very severe mood swings. Pay attention to how her expression suddenly changes and how she seems to rapidly experience a wide range of emotions throughout the encounter.
No one's gonna put...
Maybe some of y'all, this is a thing that only females could help with me here. Maybe male could, but I don't think I can answer this. Does anyone know if there's a reason, something that could happen that could cause a woman to go through mood swings this rapidly? Like, I know when it's your time of the month, you know, you deal with mood swings and stuff like that. I believe so. I don't know, I don't experience it. But I would assume they don't happen this rapidly. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. There's probably women who could watch this who would be like, do you actually have no idea how often this happens? And you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And you know what? You're probably right if you do comment that. Because I actually don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just assuming. I would like to know, even if I might be wrong when it comes to time of the month situation. I'm just asking, is there anything that happens that could cause this level of rapid fire mood swings? Because this is bizarre.
You, alright, you won't. You won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No.
Okay?
You need me to get up? You may need me to get up and do what I feel my need to do as a person.
What are you on about? What are you on about? Woman, what are you on about? What is she talking about? You might need me. You may need me to get up. What'd you say? You may need me to get up.
You may need me to get up. I feel my need to do as a person.
You know what? I feel my need to do as a person. There's no English in this woman. This woman's not even speaking English.
Just like Jesus motherfucking Christ.
You need to.
There it is.
No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do, and if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I am meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Yeah, everybody is
You're
doing
gonna get arrested if you do not stop.
I'm already gonna get arrested.
The police warn the suspects that if she doesn't cooperate, they'll have to put their hands on her. Her response is dramatic. She also latches onto a supposed promise one of the officers made, that she wouldn't be arrested if she gets off the plane.
Here's what's happening. They're gonna deplane the aircraft. I'm gonna take you off the
That
plane.
was already happening.
And you're going to jail.
It won't happen if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to,
That's how it's gonna work.
Do you see how that's a threatening system?
That's the way it is, man.
Not cool. I want to trust you.
I don't know. This woman is. You know what? You know what I'm gonna say? This woman's rapid entertainment. This woman would entertain me on this plane. I wouldn't even be I'd be partially annoyed if I was on the plane because I want to get to where I'm going. But this type of thing would also rapidly entertain me. If I saw this in front of me. Because this woman is a whole load of entertainment. She is so... She should be an actress. She has such a range of emotions in a span of 14 seconds. She has a skill level. What the hell?
You want to trust me? That's not healing. We're not healing.
The suspect is led from the plane and placed under arrest. Her reaction is childlike. She cries in an unconvincing way and seems to feel that the experience has violated her human rights. Listen to her describe her actions. The way she seems to think she acted is far from the truth, but it's hard to say whether she's deliberately lying or there's something more to it.
Okay. Come with me.
I wasn't doing it.
Come with me.
Why are you doing that? See, you lied right there, man.
The suspect continuously switches between claims of being victimized and anger towards the cops. She seems to feel that she's been personally wronged and that one of the cops lied to her to get her to comply. She accuses this cop of not wearing a mask himself.
How is anyone gonna stop anything when you lie to them?
You have your chance now.
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you in your eyes, and I knew you were lying to me. I saw you outside before I even came in with your mask off.
Once again, we see a case.
This is the thing. Because I'm gonna say, if an officer, right, the thing with me, this would be what annoyed me. If I was told, if I for some reason didn't want to wear a mask, and I was told to get off a plane, I was suddenly just stupidly annoyed and not refusing to, like, this weird woman was, if a police officer came to say they have to do it and they didn't wear masks, there would become a problem. Yeah. But I bet you these two officers are wearing masks. I can't tell. I don't know the officer's body cam. I can't say if he's wearing a mask or not, but I'm going to assume he is.
Where the person being arrested decides to single out a particular officer to blame for everything. The suspect refuses to cooperate with a particular cop, but says they're willing to comply with other members of law enforcement.
Alright, ready to step out? Are you going to comply with everybody?
No, with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar.
Towards the end of the arrest, she repeatedly says things that seem to come out of nowhere, including the suggestion that a nurse there to check on her is attracted to the officer she has an issue with.
Here, let me get your temperature at least.
Oh, you think he's cute? Oh, yeah, I thought he was cute, too. I looked in his eyeballs and
This woman is my This is one of the best time. It's so level of entertainment because there's no logic in what this woman's thinking. This woman has thoughts just rapid firing, and she's just saying whatever comes out. She's not even thinking of anything. She's just saying whatever.
I thought he looked into my eyeballs, and then he abused that.
Her unpredictable mood and irrational reactions continue right up until the video ends, with her saying that the fact that she can't relax is the fault of law enforcement. Seems likely that there are some psychiatric issues at play here, though. Without a professional opinion, it's hard to say for sure. Karen's usually...
I want to know what was going on with this woman. I want to know, because there is some next level stuff going on now. Ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all enjoy this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.